Welcome to Propel Guru. We are back again with another fantastic topic, which is typography. But first, I would like to give you a tip on the same, that whatever you're making, it has to be according to the client's preference instead of your own. For example, if you're working on your prospective client and then you indeed have to remove this thought that whatever you are doing has to be liked by you. For instance, if you like a particular font and if you have used it for the same reason, it wouldn't have to be the same way as you wanted. Eventually, have to do it all over again because of the client preferences. While creating the design, you must always keep in mind the client's requirements, especially for commercial. Keep the clients or the target audience into consideration. Focus on what will be liked by them, prioritize their choice, style, font color, and other essential factors. Keep your preference, understand your audience, and then also start working on your design.
So now let's learn about the role of typography. What is typography? Typography is the style or appearance of text. In layman term, when you wake up and pick up a newspaper to read, you can see the typographic content all over. Similarly, if you read a book, visit any website or see any billboard on the road, you will see the typography text all over. We can say typography is everywhere. Next is type of fonts. Here are several types of different fonts, but these three are the ones which are majorly used worldwide. They are known in the spectrum with other names such as fonts, typeface, family, or even categories. So let's learn how, when, and where to use it. The first category is serif fonts. The second is sans serif fonts, and the third is display fonts, which comes under the script, black letters, all caps, fancy fonts, all small, and even calligraphy is also one of the part. So let's discuss it in detail. First, we start with serif fonts. As you can see in the video, in this font, the letter S has an outward extension, or can be said as the beautification of the text, which is also called the end of the wing. So this type of font is mainly used for printing purposes, be it any newspaper, books, or magazines. The readability of the text is easy. The flow of the eye also happens with ease. The second purpose of this font is classic. So if you want to give your text a classic feel, you can go ahead and use it, as of it is available and excellent in its way. You can see here that the Times of India newspaper uses serif fonts. It is also used in magazines such as Vogue's, Forbes, and even Entrepreneurs. Eventually, this brings us to the conclusion that serif fonts are mainly used for printing and classic purposes. The next we have is sans serif fonts. So, these are those fonts that are without serif. Here, you can see the letter S, which is straight, meaning thereby the font doesn't have any outward extension and is mostly used by websites or mobile apps. This font basically gives clear and better readability. It is very much empirical for us to know that whenever we write any text or messages that should be communicated loud and clear, we can always make sure that whenever you are designing any artwork or any screen, whether be it for any website, mobile app, banner, brochure, or any social media post, we can use sans serif fonts. So the next is display fonts, which are handwritten like scripts, black letter, calligraphy, all caps, and even fancy fonts. These all comes under display fonts. Display fonts are considered very decorative, and we used a small amount of text like titles or headers, but also remember that we sometimes don't use them in body text because of their excessive cosmetic nature So what is body text? Body text is heavy, like if you read any article or paragraph or a text heavy content, we don't use this type of font. Now comes choosing a font. As I have told you earlier, whenever you are using any font, make sure that you are using it keeping your target viewers in mind, as every font has its own language. Remember that whenever you are using any font, understand and research your message first and then choose accordingly. Make sure that you avoid font such as Comic Sans, Curls, Papyrus. These are those fonts which has nothing particularly wrong in it, but are used for designing purposes. These fonts carry a reputation of being outdated and overused. Now next comes combining fonts. Have you heard of the phrase less is more? That is, less you add, the more informative it becomes. Ensure that you follow this as a rule, whether you are doing typography, color, design text or fonts. The less you use it, the more effective it turns out to be. For instance, if you have chosen one font or a maximum of 2, you have taken serif for topics, sans serif for body text, it will be a great design. Avoid using more than one content. It would rather be better to use only one font and change its size, weight and style. It would rather be better for us. The next we have some combination that proves to be helpful for your design. You can also search how and which font should be combined with the other. One font can be used in different ways. For example, we have shown regular and italics as one combination, all caps and lowercase as the other combination, and in the middle we have complementary color as one combination. Eventually, these combinations would make your design much more worthy. So, if you want to become the master of using the appropriate type, it is vital for you to never lose out on purpose, that is, delivering a clear message. Here, we assume that whichever style you are mixing, never lose out on clarity. We hope it's time to learn something advanced. So now, let's learn the practical part of it. Open Adobe Illustrator. First, we will take an artboard of A4 size and click Create. Here is our artboard. Then, click on the text box in the left hand bar and add content. Here, we are writing, art is not what you see, but what you make others see. It is a famous quote and we are going to do some typography on it. So first, let's increase the size and make it 22. Now we are changing its font randomly. Here we choose some old kind of font, say Baskerville old font from the character panel on the right hand side. Let's use sans serif fonts. Now we will convert all the first letter of each word in caps. Now all the initial characters are in capital letters. Then let's convert it into outlines. In this, what happens, all these text gets converted into parts. Now you see all of it acts as an object. We will ungroup it by selecting right click and choose the option to ungroup. We will now group it again word by word using Ctrl+G to act. It can be said as converting small subgroup of the sentence. Now let's start working on all the words. First, we will take the word art. As you can see, we are setting up the ruler to define the area for making it all aligned. grouping the word what you, increasing its size and placing it above the word see. Now adjusting its size to place correctly on the ruler. Now we are grouping and taking it below our first three words. Now we are taking make and enlarging it. Here placing it correctly as per the ruler. Grouping the word but, what and you and placing it between the unused space. Now we are increasing the size of it. Here we are selecting U and enlarging it to make the design useful while viewing. Placing it correctly to match the ruler's outline. Ensure that spacing between the word is accurate and it plays a crucial role. It makes your design effective. Now we see another word see in our content. So rather than editing it again, we will copy it from the above. Here we are using Alt plus drag to copy the word see, selecting other and placing it between make and see. We are increasing the size to see fit and indenting right as per the ruler margin. Now you can see our design is ready. Checking the space and removing the ruler out of the artboard. We are increasing the size to fit the design to the artboard. Now we are grouping it and checking the center alignment. Now we will add a background. Click right and select arrange. Select send to backward. Change the hue to light grey. You can see it is looking better than before. Now with the help of the ruler, we will take out the center point of the design. We are placing the design accurately. Now you can see our design is ready and is more effective than before. We are creating a border to enhance the design. So this is our final output. Or we can say the final design is ready.
Thanks for watching this video. If you liked it, then do subscribe to our channel, and if you have any query, please note it down in the comment section below.